Welcome back to Eat Color with Claudia. Today we're making Penne Alla Vodka. Yes, the delicious pasta with the pink sauce. Oh my gosh, this is like such a favorite dish to order out, but let me tell you, eating it at home, making it homemade, it tastes even better. Penne Alla Vodka. It's super easy. It's delicious. So this is a simple recipe, but we do have to follow a couple of steps to make sure we get it right. And the first thing are the ingredients. We'll need some vodka. I love Tito's. Any brand, any good vodka is good. I mean, you can leave it out, but it won't be Penne Alla Vodka. DiCecco pasta, penne pasta, great brand. The sauce, you can get tomato puree, the Cento brand. Get both of these in the grocery store. I like to make the dish with some pancetta. It comes in these cute little packages now at the grocery store, and this is all you need, like about, I think there's like a half a cup. You can leave it out, but if you want that flavor, get some. We'll need like a quarter of an onion chopped up in small pieces, and a quarter cup of some parsley chopped up, and maybe like a half a cup of grated, very finely grated Parmesan cheese. Cream, heavy whipping cream. I know it doesn't sound kind of fatty, but let me tell you, just like a little bit more than a half a cup is all you need. Basil, fresh basil, maybe 5 or 6 leaves, and red pepper flakes. So let's start. I've already got my pan heated up. I put the temperature on medium-high heat. Put our pancetta and our onions in the pan. Get them in. A little bit of olive oil. And now lower the temperature to medium-low. We're going to slowly cook this. We want them to get brown but not crispy. The idea is for this pancetta to render its fat. It's looking really nice. We're almost ready. It's been almost like 10 minutes, and you can see how the fat is just going to coming out of that pancetta, and it is going to be tasty. So now we're ready to add the vodka. And I've turned my temperature off because I don't want any like flames going. We don't need a lot of vodka. We don't want to go overboard, believe me. All you need is like a third of a cup. I put my temperature back on just like medium low again, because we want this to keep simmering for just 2 or 3 minutes. We want the alcohol to kind of like reduce. Now it's time to add the tomato puree. That's going in, along with our chopped up parsley. Now it's time to add a little bit of spice, a little bit of red pepper, and salt and pepper to taste. And give it a stir. Now we want to let this simmer for about 20 minutes. Once we get a little bit bubbling here, because the idea is right now, if you can see, this is kind of like watery. We want this to thicken up. Now be sure that you stir your sauce every now and then, because we don't want anything to burn on the bottom. Now it's also a good time to get your pasta water boiling. And make sure that you use ample amount of salt. I love to use sea salt in here, so put the salt in, put the salt in there and crank it on high. Look at this beautiful simmer we have going on. And look now, it's getting thicker. Y'all, we're ready. First, the pasta water. Look at this, we've got a really rolling boil. That's what you want. And over here is the sauce ready. Well, look at this. When you scrape it away, I'd say this is nice and thick. Let's add our cream. Ooh, look how beautiful that looks already. I love it. It's crazy. We just spent so much time getting all the liquid out of the tomatoes, but now we're adding the moisture back in with the cream. Now I'm just adding some basil leaves, ripping them up, 5 or 6 of them. Get that flavor going. I love having a little parsley in there when I put the tomato sauce in, and now a little basil towards the end. Y'all, our pasta's cooking great. It's penne pasta, takes about 12 minutes. And look over here at this sauce. It is luscious. Perfect. It's time to drain the pasta, but first, very important, get a mug and save some of this beautiful pasta water. I'm gonna pour some of this sauce in here because I've got a pound and I may only be eating a half a pound tonight, but this is enough sauce for a whole pound, and I'm gonna show you how now we're gonna whip this together. So now we're gonna stir this up. Okay, now where's our pasta water? And we're gonna add now just a little bit of water. Stir it up. We want the sauce to get inside, like the holes inside the penne pasta. Look at this. When you flip the pasta, it's going to really let the starch, really splash out on there and get it even really nice and thicker. Okay, now by adding this Parmesan cheese, we make this so ultra creamy. You won't know what to do with yourself. It's gonna be so amazing. Oh, let me see it a piece. Perfection. This is so fun. This is so good. Oh my gosh, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna see y'all next week. Bon appetit.